Also, a lot of funds raised recently. I believe the event at Rio's was really set up to benefit folks that are potentially financially challenged but want to have that opportunity to train their children or to set the stage for their children to be raised in a great, not only Christian, but also a private school environment, independent school environment. Share with viewers the success of y'all's event at Rio's as well as the event at the Market Common.
Yeah, we had our first annual Beach Seas event. SEAS stands for Successfully Educating All Students.
Right.
This was a first-year event. We did have it at Market Commons. Lisa Davis and Alicia Schroff, two of our volunteer parents, put the event on for us, and we had a great day. It was scaled for some of the younger kids. We had a dunking booth, and we had the big inflatables. We had Christian bands. We had taekwondo exhibitions and gymnastics, and it was just a glorious spring day. Beautiful weather, and raised a lot of funds for the school, as well as having several new families come up and want to tour the school. So that was an ancillary benefit. And as you mentioned, Rio's, we had our dinner and auction the other night. Some great sponsors helped us put that on.
Yes.
We were able to sell out the whole restaurant, and had a lot of beautiful auction items that people had donated or custom built, and had a tremendous night. And that was able not just for our families, but also for people outside of our families, people in the community to come in and bid and help raise money, and all of those funds go to our scholarship program.
Yes.
We do about $60,000 to $80,000 a year we give away in scholarship money for financial
Darren?
aid for folks.
That is tremendous. So not necessarily an entire tuition done. I'm sure you do that, but folks who may, and to share with viewers a little bit about the potential cost. I mean, just a broad scale there it is very, folks can spread it out with payment plans or other opportunities. I mean, it really is a well laid out plan.
It is, and we've been able, like I said, to keep those costs down. Our costs are graduated. They're anywhere from $4,600 to $5,600 as you get into the high school. And so it's great to be able to offer families who, know that that's a lot of money, and it's an investment in their kids' future. We always tell them that what we feel like we can get in scholarship money for them by the time they graduate is going to be a great return on their investment as they look over those years. But these scholarship funds and these type of events are able to help offset some of those costs for folks who couldn't afford that.
Right. Well, having a good Christian school and having a good private school, there's really not too many private schools in Horry County and Horry Georgetown County that would be as competitive both academically as well as setting the stage athletically to really get out there. We want to talk a little bit about the accreditation.
Sure.
And that's a big deal because I believe Christian Academy of Myrtle Beach is the only school in the immediate vicinity that has the level of accreditation that it has.
We do. There are 4 accreditation type organizations, and we're members of all 4. ACSI is the largest, and it's not just a piece of paper. We do a full-blown application every year. They bring people in to come and observe our board meetings. They observe our teachers. They observe all of our policies, procedures, our finances. I mean, they look at every level of our school, and it goes through a very rigorous application process, and every 5 years we have to renew that, and that's one of the things that we do offer that there's not another program around that's able to do that.
That's tremendous. Another great reason why folks outside of the immediate school itself, like you had at the group at Rio's, a large crowd there, many of whom don't have children or grandchildren or otherwise at the school, but recognize how critical it is to support a school like that will continue to be a real a beacon for the area.
Absolutely. I think we're an asset for this area as we try to draw in, new economic growth in our area, and you bring in people from other areas that are used to private school and used to that level of academic rigorous courses. I think that we're something that should be touted for our area to help bring those folks in. So, and we do. We get when folks are moving to the area, our website gets hit a lot of times. They're moving from up north or just want to know more about it, and that's the type of education they're looking for their kids.
Which is another great reason, Darren, why folks may want to really wrap around in supporting the capital campaign to make sure that happens. Physical facilities there at First Baptist Church, where you all have really hit tremendous relationship with them, but where you all have really hit the level where you've got to get out to expand. Share with viewers real quick where the new school will be located.
Okay. The new school is on Ronald McNair Boulevard, and if you're not familiar with that, as you head out on 501 and take the Forest Brook Road exit, you'll take a right. Dick Scobie, Ronald McNair Boulevard's there. We've purchased 30 acres. We've cleared the property. We've got the pad built. We are actually in the process of finishing our athletic field. We'll have a multi-purpose soccer field there, a baseball field, tennis courts, as well as our school and gymnasium, and we're very excited about that. Feel very blessed that we were able to get a great price in that area and be able to have land to expand, because we feel like within 3 years of being in the building, we're probably going to be expanding it by the number of students that we're seeing and the interest that we're already seeing. So the capital campaign is a huge part of what we're doing right now. And again, just trying to pay for a $2 million project in this economic times when a lot of private schools are losing kids or cutting back, actually even to the point of closing. We've been blessed that we're not only growing, but we're expanding and constructing.
That is tremendous, Darren. What a great feeling.
What
a great feeling.
It
That
really
is
is
huge. And of course, again, for the parents that are not only involved just sending their child there, or the grandparents that are involved in helping to make sure the stage is set for their children or grandchildren to be there, but for the parents that have been involved since the get-go, or virtually since the get-go.
Right.
Nancy Henry, who's your school administrator, was with us back in January out at Ocean Lakes, and hearing her talk about the beginning, all the way back to, as you said, Bullard's funeral home, the funeral home there, to be there and to see what all's happened is incredible. Yeah,
and you get around people like Nancy Henry, you can see the level of commitment and passion for the school. You know, she still has a child in the school that's a 10th grader. She's got one that's in college now that came through Christian Academy, and I imagine she'll be there long after her son graduates too. It's just they put a lot of time and energy in the school, and just to see it flourish right now, it's tremendous. And we're very excited about a new building, because that's really what we see is the next step for the school, is having that permanent facility that we can call our own. I think we'll really see our enrollment even more grow more than it has in the last couple of years.
You see yourself and many of the parents. Nancy Henry's a great example. Kristen Moore's a great example, where your children are getting closer to potentially graduating, but see yourself remaining involved with the school and possibly even getting more active with the school over the years.
Absolutely. I've got a couple kids that graduated and played on my basketball team that I told them I want to see them come back and take over my job one day, you know, that they can take this basketball team and continue on with some of the endeavors that we've started, and they're excited about that, and so are we.
Speaking of the basketball team, 2 years in a row as state champions. Took a year off and then came back this past year, just last month, as the state champion.
Right.
Share with viewers the excitement therein. How did you do it back to back?
Wow.
And then how have you done it 3 of the last 4 years in the Division A or Series A?
You know, it really has been just amazing to see what we've done in that particular area. We've been blessed with some great kids who have some great ability, some great heart, and really work hard. You know, our first year we started out, we went all the way to the top. We won the state title the first year we had a varsity basketball program. So we kind of set the bar really high to begin with, and that whole team came back because they were all juniors, and we were able to repeat. And then last year we dropped off. We got defeated in the quarterfinals, and I think our boys who had been on those first 2 teams really saw what it took, that we just couldn't show up every year and expect to get a state title. And I tried to explain to them that, you know, that's something that you cherish, and it takes a lot of hard work and effort to get there. And they really put that effort in this year. We took a rigorous schedule. We played several local public schools.
Heard about that, read about that. Incredible.
3 and 4A schools. We played St. James and Socastee and Green Sea Floyd's. Won our first public school match this year against Carver's Bay, and went along and ended up having a great draw in our state tournament. Defeated some very strong teams and ended up finding ourselves in the state championship game again. And our boys played the best game they played all season in that game, and we were able to defeat Palmetto Christian Academy 60-50 to capture our 3rd state title in 4 years.
And you had played against them, what, twice during the school year?
We had. We split with them.
Right.
They're actually in our region. They won the state title last year.
Wow.
So we've had the state championship come out of our region the last 4 years.
And that's of the 4 regions statewide.
Absolutely.
That is tremendous, Darren. Well, there are clearly some other great sports kicking off. You've got to share with viewers real quick. We got to wrap up, but about
Sure.
some of the other athletic opportunities.
We have offered swimming. Girls JV tennis started their first program earlier this year. We have varsity level soccer. We won a varsity soccer championship in 2008. Got a good team coming back this year. Our girls volleyball program is going to be tremendous. We've just hired a new coach, Alex Singh, and Alex runs the Grand Strand Juniors program. So we're excited about where he's going to take our volleyball program. We also have JV boys tennis. And our JV boys tennis team just won their first match, beating Socastee, which was just a great event, and just to be able to compete with some of our other schools. And we're offering equestrian this year for the first time. SCISA has approved equestrian as an athletic event, so we'll be competing in that for the first time this year. So it's exciting what we're being able to add and grow off of our basketball success.
And the aspect that you're most proud of, Darren, about your all 3 of your roles there at Christian Academy and even more.
I tell you a couple things. One, my son was able to play on my state championship team this year as a 9th grader. So as a dad, that's something that you just don't get to experience a lot, and to be able to take him there and have him be a part of that was really exciting. And then just recently, we had one of our seniors receive the Wiley Scholarship from Erskine University, which is the 3rd highest scholarship they give. And with his other scholarships, Chris Underwood will have a full ride to Erskine College. So he's looking at Erskine and Wofford, and we're hoping he leans to Erskine with this. But again, just the things that they're being able to be offered through academics and athletics as he's trying out for their basketball team here coming up pretty shortly. So we're very excited about those things. And I think that's some of what really drives me, is to see these kids succeed and grow up to be just good, not only good community-minded folks, but be able to be good examples not only from our school but for our community.
That's tremendous, Darren. I'm sorry we've run out of
That's
time.
okay.
Thanks so
Thank
much
you.
for being with
Thanks
us
for
this
having
morning.
me. Appreciate
God
it.
bless. Stay tuned to a little more All-American People with Darren Gore, Chairman of their Board of Trustees, coach, parent, coming up next. There's a reason these 3 words are on the front page of ChristianAcademyOnline.org. Excellence honors God. That's a driving force for parents, for grandparents, for administration, for all the folks, coaches out on the field, in the swimming pool, wherever they are, a driving force for all of them, academically and athletically. 4 other special words: investing in the future. You can be involved in helping Christian Academy of Myrtle Beach grow. Go online to the website or give them a call, 843-839-5855, to learn how you can be involved. Darren Gore, thanks again for being with us.